I can't think of a nicer place to live than a museum. See, in 5th grade English class, my class read this book, The Mixed Up Files of Mrs. Basil E. Frankweiler, and it told the story of two children, Claudia and Jamie Kincaid, who were siblings who grew up in suburban Connecticut. And one day, these two kids just get sick of suburban Connecticut, so they pack up all their belongings, all of their allowance, and they head to the city, to New York City. And there they go and live at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. At the Met, they bathe in antique mosaic fountains, sleep in antique royal beds, and are generally surrounded by fine art and culture. It was when I read this book when I was 10 years old that I knew that I wanted to live my life like Jamie and Claudia. I wanted to be surrounded by fine art and culture, traipsing from gallery after gallery. And that's why I'm studying art history and anthropology, with the hopes of one day becoming a museum curator. But through my studies, and as I've delved into more of the theory behind museums and art history collections, I've noticed that there's this dichotomy within the museum professional field. That encyclopedic museums like the Met or like the Dallas Museum of Art, the British Museum, the Louvre, these museums do indeed make history and culture and art accessible to the greater masses of the world, but they might also be greedy heritage hoggers. They might hog our history. Are they dictators over art? There are merits to both sides of the argument, which I can go into in my potential TED Talk.